Alrighty. Hey, everybody. Can I just say that my process in doing all of this, right, is currently my new process that I've developed in the last few months or so. Is like the second I'm done recording, I need a new mic stand. You guys keep hearing squeaks. That's my mic stand as I move it. My new process, right. So I've gotten into the habit of immediately editing the episode right after recording, which has been a great help in scheduling, has been a great help in getting how do you say getting like shorts cut and edited and stuff, because like I'm not typically someone who does shorts like that, and so like doing it immediately helps me remember, oh, this is probably a moment that was around at the time that I thought was good enough to show up here, right? And right, so those are both main quests, ring robbery. So do I have to go talk to them? Lana and Bo's in the South Block, which is over here. Where is... Okay, so it's somewhere over here, but it's not on my map. Anyways, sorry, to finish the thought, because I know that I can be super annoying with that kind of shit. It's been good in terms of doing shorts, doing that kind of thing. But boy, has it been tough, like, and did I kind of forget that it was tough to like get back in the swing of recording after you stopped and went to do something else, especially if that something else is like editing on the computer. Because when you go and edit on the computer, like that's on the computer, and so even after editing and like once you're exporting and stuff, it's so easy to get distracted. It's so easy. I woke up just naturally at like 4:30, maybe 5 this morning. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm going to record and get ahead on recording a ton of stuff. Okay, so are you just not around?
Yeah.
Is that your thing? Is that you're not around? Like, where are you? I just looked through the South Block and you don't exist, person looking for help. Because they stole rings. So I don't... So I guess this is... Find it during this... Like find it once I corner the Sky Pirates and return it. That feels wrong. That doesn't feel like that's gonna work for me. But yeah, so I woke up this morning that early, recorded, it took me a little bit of time to get going. I ate breakfast and stuff, but I took my antibiotic medication and yada yada yada, and I started to record the first one like 7 to 8, I believe is correct. I think it's actually 6:30 to 7:30. It is now nearly 3 p.m. I got distracted in the middle there. It's so like if you're recording back to back to back and you're maintaining the recording momentum, it's easy to get into that. It's so hard to record, stop, do something else, and come back. Because every time I'm like, oh, I have to come back, I'm like, oh. Like, even though I want to play this, does that make sense? Oh my, sorry, I don't know if you guys need to know that either. Okay, I did look up the quest for ring robbery because I want to make sure I didn't miss it, and it is in the Sky Pirate base, reportedly. So
Let's get to work.
I'll do that
Valeria
when
Shore
it's
should be just up
relevant.
ahead.
According to the guidebook, their cuisine makes exquisite use of the lake's bountiful fish. A fine wine would be the perfect complement.
They're
Red
fish.
and white paired beautifully.
Oh, sounds like you can hold your liquor. Sherry's found a new target.
We're here for work.
Prepare yourself.
At least he's going to be doing something. Because you're saying like, oh no, it sounds like he found a new she found a new target, but it's like you guys don't drink with her anyways. Not that you guys should, you're children, but I think you get my point anyways.
Too easy. Fight for
She has such an interesting voice. Like, I really do love it. I'm willing to bet it grates on some people. I think it's very interesting in a pleasant way.
fight from a distance. Come at me.
Okay, almost done. Getting the craft back up. Sir, you need to not just get hit while standing around like a chump. Okay, we're done.
Look for an opening.
No, we're good. Can teleport back in the middle of a fight? Yes.
Let's go.
All right, yeah, sure.
All right, rested and ready.
All right. So now to go do this boss fight, I will have to run a little bit of the way there, but it's fine.
Time to depart. Let's go.
Got it.
Sure thing.
Let's go. Got it.
Let's go.
Is this about the airliner? Did something happen?
Oh, because
Shall we?
of everyone's like panicked because of the military being there, but the military's there because the robbery's there and not. Or maybe they're talking about if it's related to the airliner because both things.
So interesting.
Well, why would that be interesting? Explain yourself. All right, here we go. Oh shit. All right. Yeah, fine. Excuse me. A large monster is roaming nearby. Eliminate it. They get to go so much faster than me.
You'll pay for that.
All right. Who all can I target? I think only you three.
You ready for this?
All right, let's see. Can I get the three of... Probably the same three, right? Yeah. Okay, I think that gets all of them in there.
Do as I say. Done.
Sheriff.
Yes.
I don't know what this does, so that's why I'm like... Oh, we're like grouped up. That sucks. Is it just... It's all? Okay. I mean, I'm down for an all.
The essence of beauty. Here, taste this.
That's what's up. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Oh, come on. You should have finished off a few of them.
Let's go.
Joshua gets a turn now. All right. Yeah, let's see.
I'll get you all.
I think that might be the answer. Can I actually get you four together? Yeah.
Let us begin.
I know I'm not speeding. Oh, God. Yeah, that sucks. Nice. Exactly what I needed. Baby, you were just what I needed. Just what I needed.
I'm on fire.
Right, okay. So probably this. We are going to hang out together for a second. Should I start speeding myself up? I feel like it's worth trying to finish them out before I start speeding myself up, right? They're in a weird position HP wise, which is why I'm questioning it. But no, I think I am going to start our speed ups. Especially Babe with the power here. Do you have anything that they are weak to? No, in fact, you have the opposite. Good. What does a crit look like? What's a crit clock up? Literally all of the opposites. Okay. In that case, yeah, I think. Oh, I'm the center of this, so I need to be somewhat close to everyone else to let them get healed. Yeah, I think I waste. Oh, maybe I don't waste it on me though. Let's see. You have the same elements, so probably these two need to heal. Basically, their jobs are to heal and clock up Estelle and Joshua and then themselves. So that way Estelle and Joshua can do damage, I think is the order I want to do this in.
You all right?
They're a lifesaver. All right.
Okay. So now I can be over here. I have a crit. I have a flame arrow.
Here we go. Ha! You're a lifesaver.
I'll change the tide of battle.
Sure you will. Yeah, I think you focusing in on this, and then Shara can boost Estelle's speed again, and then alternate it between.
Keep pushing.
There you go, Estelle. Okay, yeah, sure. Clock up. Joshua.
Arcana of the goddess.
Fire!
Come on, delay.
Burn.
Didn't quite get the finishing move on that, but we'll take it.
Let's begin.
How are we on HP? We're actually doing pretty okay now. So yeah, let's see. You are at 2 and you're at 2. Yeah, let's get Joshua finished.
I won't let you.
You ready for this?
Nice. All right. Yeah, clock up on Estelle.
Arcana of the goddess. Ha! You're a lifesaver.
Right.
I'll be your opponent.
I'll take that HP.
I'm going all out.
Yeah. Flare arrow there. Oh, Diamond Turtle isn't weak to the flare arrow. I've messed that up. What are you weak to? I'm just finding this out? Oh well, I'll still keep up the flare arrow. But maybe this is an indicator that our boy here... Come on. Do I see any elements that you're weak to? No. Alright, in that case, we'll keep up what we're... Oh yeah, you're on that. So let's do a shadow spear. Alright, so you're weak to earth. Gotcha. So actually, the two that should have been doing the speed ups are interesting. Okay. Well, we'll allow this to happen anyways. Yeah, let's make sure we try to hit everybody in this.
Fire!
Thank you, Shara.
Let's keep going.
Okay.
Right, resisting against the idea of petrifying it.
I'll buff you.
Follow my lead.
Yes. Let's go.
Nice. Because I don't have any earth, so I'm going to start clocking you up. It was a mistake not to earlier, but it is what it is.
Now I'm mad.
Yeah. Earthlance or Earthlance? Stonehammer, because they're rated the same on... on damage.
Thanks.
Let's go.
How many more do I have? 2? Alright, where are you at? Where are you at? 4? Okay. So, actually, am I targeting the right person with that? God, I hope so. Because otherwise this is about to be embarrassing.
With grace.
Okay, I wasn't, but I think I fucked it up with him as well. So you know what? We'll call with Olivier. So we'll call it even. Actually, he accidentally boosted his own. I think. Yeah. How did I fuck that up?
Here I come.
Is Anticept? All right, so that does cancel that.
Let's begin.
All right, let's see. Who needs to clock up? You're 6. So Estelle is the next clock up. I just need to remember that before the turtle's turn, Joshua needs to jump in.
I'll buff you.
You're fine. Feeling good.
Let's begin.
Nice. All right, let's see. What's my strongest thing? So probably Shadow Spear, right? Dropping defense and speed isn't a bad option. How many turns? Just the one? Oh, it's only one of those options? Boo. I wish I knew that.
For your trouble.
I'm on fire.
Let's begin.
Yeah, I think Oh, I've already delayed it so it won't get its crit, hey? So who needs the up next? Arguably me. Seems like a waste.
Arcana of the goddess.
I'll be your opponent.
Yeah, sure, I'll do this again. I don't have enough for Anticept. Oh no! Do, 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 do. Yeah, there's nothing else you really need to do. Will the reflect count once? Okay, I'm gonna do a regular attack. Yeah, okay, there we go. Got rid of it. So now we're free to do what we're going to do. So that's ultimately the benefit that he gave there.
There.
Get crushed. Go. Estelle, you got it. Yes. Ah! Here I come.
All right, there we go. What's everybody at now? 4, 5, 3. Yeah.
Arcana of the goddess.
Sir, we did not do good here with your management of EP, if I'm being honest. Might be worth it for you to do the craft, but I'm not going to, because it's also not like specifically worth it either.
I won't let you.
Nice.
Ready.
Oh, because she got protected, she didn't even move spots. Yeah, I'll just keep dropping these on you, because I'm recovering EP at an astonishing rate. I don't think I need to do clock ups. I think you'll be dead before.
Sure.
Aw, man, I said so many more. I could have gotten an overkill on that for sure.
Good moves, Joshua.
Joshua, the least useful at the end there, but fine. That's fine. Sure, we can allow it.
Good results.
Very good.
God, I hope I didn't need to heal before I ran this way because I fought a monster first.
So this is the north shore of the Valeria Lake. This place has such a nice feeling.
Right. The inn looks great too.
I've stayed here before for work. The booze is excellent, and so are the rooms. It's a perfect inn.
Oh, if only we were here on vacation instead of work.
Oh, are we not? I thought we were.
You could do a little bit of both. If you're on a trip that travels, there's no reason that, like, separate from work, you can enjoy the sights and go to dinner and, you know? As long as you're doing your actual job as well, you can do both. I do truly believe
Riding
that.
the waves, carrying my boat in the day, enjoying fine wine and cuisine at night. Ah, that would make the perfect vacation. It was only a little joke, my friends. We can go on a vacation anytime, but hunting for sky pirates can only be enjoyed now.
I guess if he lives this, like, carefree life as a bard, it's no wonder he'd think that way. And bracers, to a degree, are, like, freelance, so, like, to a degree, that's also kind of true, as long as they're just willing to not pick up extra work and get paid. So, but for the average, well, and, you know, I guess I'm speaking from an American-centric point of view, because, like, America is very unfriendly towards vacations compared to other countries. So maybe that's part of it.
I, Olivier, can discern that much at least.
It's not a matter of enjoyment, you know.
It's all right, as long as he's taking this seriously. Now, let's go find that guy who loves fishing.
Yes. You mean the guest that spotted suspicious-looking people 2 nights ago, right?
How much is it to rest here? Can I teleport back here? I can. Okay. So actually, sorry, but since I'm allowed to teleport,
Let us go.
I'm going to. Oh my god,
All right,
alarm.
rested and ready.
I don't know if it's getting picked up. My alarm is Run the Spikes, which is a mashup of Run by I Am the Kid You Know Who I Am and Spikes by oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I can picture them, but I can't remember the name of the group. Because I think it's like 2 guys who, funny enough, fucking hate their own music, but other people like it. I remember when I heard about it. I've never actually listened to them though. Oh my god, who is that? Spikes. Oh, god, I can't remember. That's embarrassing. But yeah, listening to that, like, Run the Spikes as I was like reading oh my god, I'm losing my brain. I'm so bad at this. Let me pull up the actual book because I do want to talk about it. Sorry, I know I'm getting distracted today, but Clara and the Sun by Kazuo Ishiguro, which I read a few years ago. Really good. I really liked it. But like, let me tell you, reading that while listening to Run the Spikes on loop, because that's how I work, is like usually I'll find like a song to 3 songs for like games like Ace Attorney, for like books that I'm reading and stuff that I just like listen to on repeat as I'm reading, if I'm gonna like hyperfixate on, or not hyperfixate, but if I'm gonna like focus on a book. I guess it is a hyperfixation because I lose track of time where an entire day will go by, but like that's neither here nor there. And those two things together, like really good, will fuck you up. It's very good. I should reread that. That was a good book. Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Are you here to stay the night? Excuse me. Well, kinda, but not just that though. Actually, we're looking for someone. Is there a guest here who often goes fishing? Well, most of our guests fish, so that doesn't really narrow it down. We're specifically looking for a friend of an old man who stayed here last night. Does that ring a bell? Oh, you mean Kuwano? Then you must be looking for Lloyd. Who is he? He's a guest from the capital. Word is, he's a professional angler. I heard Lloyd, I thought of Tales of Symphonia, and then I thought, wait, isn't the Crossbell series led by a guy named Lloyd? I don't know anything about it, but I think that's one of the main characters' names, ? He's a member of this group in the capital called the Fishing Guild. Whoa, he sounds like a big deal. So, any idea where we can find him? Well, he's out casting his line, of course. He's usually around the wharf at the rear. If you shout his name real loud, he might notice you. Yeah, because you'll scare away the fish. Hi, who are you? My mother and I come here every year. It's a tradition of ours to come stay here for a few days. She really looks forward to it every single year. Aww. I do feel a bit bad for Dad, though. We always leave him behind. Yeah, I get, like, hey, I need a break, and vacationing with a kid one-on-one is fun, but it is also hard to be, like, left behind. I don't know if she lives with them still or not, but, like, to have your kid take only one parent on a vacation each year and you get left behind, that like it's less about him being left behind from his wife and more like, oh, I didn't get to go with my daughter. So at least she's thinking of him. The Kingfisher Inn here in Bose and the Maple Leaf Inn in Zeiss are our 2 favorite places to stay. Okay. I mean, it is pretty here, so I do get it. All right, let us go down here. Man with the fishing pole. Hey, you kind of look like our dad. Mister, are you Lloyd, the guest who came from the capital? His concentration is remarkable. It's like he doesn't see anything besides fish. Then I guess there's no choice. Allow me to handle this. What the? Oh my god. All right. Props to Olivier for that one. That's funny. Ah! What are you people? Since when were you there? That was terrible. I got goosebumps just watching. Good day to you, fine gentlemen. We've been trying to speak to you, but your focus was entirely impenetrable. You must be Lloyd? Yes, that's right. But how did you know my name? We were speaking to an elderly gentleman who mentioned you. May we have a bit of your time? I see, so you heard from Kuwano. Yeah, I saw a suspicious bunch 2 nights ago, no doubt about it. I knew it. Can you give us all the deets on these guys? On those guys? Before that, you said you were bracers, right? Was there some kind of crime? We can't say for certain, but we believe there's a possibility. Alright, in that case I'll cooperate. 2 nights ago, I was headed out. So if there wasn't a crime, you wouldn't say anything about these suspicious people you saw? I guess, you know what? That's awesome, Lloyd. I was about to be like, what the hell? But you know what? Fuck yeah. Let's go. Mind your own fucking business. Don't talk to the cops. Lloyd, you're the best, man. I'm totally on this side. The fact that there was actually a crime, you know, notwithstanding, like outside of that, like, yeah, why would you share? And to be clear, even if in real life, even if there's a crime, just don't talk to the cops. Make sure you get your lawyers, all that. It doesn't matter, like, what they say. If they say they're on your side, whatever, don't fucking talk to the cops. Get a lawyer. There's your PSA. just keep your mouth shut. But you know, bracers aren't technically cops, and it's its own thing, and it's a fantasy world. But fuck yeah, Lloyd. No crime. Why bother ratting on these men who were just out on a boat at night? 2 nights ago, I was headed out on a boat for some night fishing. After a long battle with the Lord of the Lake, I returned to the inn exhausted. It was late, and everyone in the inn had already gone to sleep. Hold on, what's this Lord of the Lake? I'm glad you asked. The Lord of the Lake is an enormous trout that resides in the depths of Valeria Lake. We fishing enthusiasts have spoken its name with fear and awe for over 10 years now. Again, I want to know where these tropes come from, because this game is old enough that I feel like parts of it, like monster rooms, like guilds like this, I feel like this is like where a lot of JRP or a lot of like isekai is drawing from. And we've heard of like Lord of the Lakes and Lord of the Rivers, but I wonder if that came from earlier stuff. I don't know whether that's earlier games, whether that's books, whether that's like historical Japanese books. Because like when I was in Japan, I wasn't doing like that type of reading. I was learning how to read. I was only at a middle school level when I left, right? So and it's only gotten worse. I have not kept up with it. So yeah, I want to know where those kind of concepts came from, because the original version of this game, I think, might be old enough to have started some of those concepts, right? If anyone knows, please let me know. But like, yeah, I'm curious. Oh shoot, you just had to go and ask. It's that amazing? Yes, for the past 5 years I have followed its trail, but it changes where it feeds throughout Valeria Lake all the time. I heard it appeared in this area, so I rushed down from the capital. Okay, fucking Ahab. Your passion shines so clearly to me. I would do just the same to chase the object of my aspirations. The Grand Shireen, for example. That's not the same at all. You just grabbed it and ran. Yeah, yours was a lot easier, Olivier. All right, back to the topic. So, Mr. Lloyd, what happened after you returned from night fishing? Sure. So, returning the boat, I was ready to head in for the night. And that's when I spotted 2 figures near the inn, heading for the highway. The highway? In the middle of the night? Yes, of that I'm sure. They went out to the new Ansel path. At first I thought they were vacationers heading back to the city, but it's too late at night for that, and when I asked the inn workers, they said there were no guests of the sort. I shudder to think I spotted some sort of ghost. Ghosts? Are there really ghosts here? That pair I saw were a young man and woman. Perhaps they were planning a double suicide? What the fuck? No way! Good grief, don't tell me you're still afraid of ghost stories. Like, to be clear, if that's what they were planning, they'd be ghosts now, but at the time they weren't. They would just be troubled people that you left alone. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, she can't get enough of them and just can't stop herself from asking. Estelle is rather adorable when trembling in fright of such things. Like a kitty cat shaking in the cold. I don't know if the mic picked that up. I'll bite. Yeah, I think he'd be into that, Estelle. That's not a good threat. I was only kidding when I said they were ghosts, but it's like the couple had a reason for being there. The girl was wearing an unusual outfit. What do you mean by unusual? I saw her from behind, so I can't be certain. But it looked like a uniform? A uniform? Could it be? Genet Royal Academy? Oh, I'm surprised you know. My niece is a student there, so I'm somewhat familiar with it. I see. Yeah, that sounds suspicious, all right. It's more than suspicious. It's gotta be that rude poser of a girl. I'll get her this time. Oh, were you already familiar? I do hope those two won't do anything rash and regrettable. I believe they said they would come again tonight. Is that true? Yes, the young man said they'd be back in 2 days. They're concerningly serious, too. I see. Yeah, my thanks for that information. Please leave the rest to us. We'll handle this situation. Ugh, I see. I'm glad to hear that. I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Now that that's off my chest, I'm in the mood for some boat fishing all of a sudden. Can't sit still any longer. Excuse me, folks, but I'll be taking my leave here. That's some passion for fishing. I'm not even close. You mentioned the fishing guild. I wonder what kind of group they are. So, what role does the couple play in this incident? I'm afraid I'm rather in the dark about this whole matter. Well, in summary, they explained to Olivier regarding Josette and the sky pirate who appeared in Roll It. I see. Then we really did hit the jackpot. It seems tonight will be the night. Yes. We should book a room just in case. We gotta wait until night after all. Alright guys, let's hit the reception. Yeah, and then you might as well hang out here and enjoy your time out here. Though I guess if you're planning a stakeout, it's actually probably better to stay up in your room. Just in case they like find and see you. You know, that kind of thing.
Wow, the water's so clear.
I heard a truly breathtaking sight has revealed its sunset.
I guess it would.
Oh, I bet.
Stakeout, just a little.
Yeah. No, yeah. That would be gorgeous. Oh no, they're gonna make us pay? Oh, will you be staying the night? Yep, that's the plan. Hold on, Estelle. We should make sure we clear up any loose ends before we book a room. It'll be too much trouble to return to Bose after we're settled in. Ah, good point. Understood. I'll reserve one for you, so please come back when you're ready. Yeah, the reason why I canceled was in order to go turn in the missions that we've done. Because I don't know. And again, if people who have played this are here and watching, please let me know if like I have to worry about a contract expiring after I've completed the main part of it. Like if there's points where you can miss churning it in, even if you've already done it. I'm being a little bit paranoid about that right now, just to make sure that they get done. But you know, if you know that it would be good to be I would love to not worry about it, or just make sure I'm on top of it, you know.
Seems you've ranked up.
Hey, thank you.
Reward. You did well.
Gradually recover HP in the field. Ooh, that's interesting. Ingenuity? Right, so that's all the way up there. Speed +5. Upon action, speed +15. Okay, okay. Do, 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 do. That's an interesting one as well. Oh, yeah, I can't wait until we get to that one so I could just throw it on people and not worry about it. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should put that on. Let's see what's available. The big problem is I'd have to swap that out for different people's stuff and remember to put it back. And same with the recover HP one. So the HP one's probably not worth it. I think the craft one is, just because of how much I do try to get the craft to be full before I move on to stuff. I'm ignoring it this time with Shara, and actually, you know what? No, the fuck I'm not. After I thought it over, maybe I'll cut to being in there again. But no, I'm... Okay. Getting a text message from a thing saying like, oh, we know some... Whatever. I shouldn't talk about this on stream. But yeah, so... What was I about to say? I kind of lost track of my brain there. But yeah, I am gonna get these two crafts done and dusted.
Let's see what you're made of. Here we go. Here we go.
But yeah, I do see myself switching those out to make sure we have full crafts in the future.
Here we go.
What is my range? Okay, so that is at a range.
Too slow. Too slow. Here we go.
Okay, cool.
Let's go.
Sure, on it.
I did get 1 EXP for that. Are you kidding me? I shouldn't have gotten any EXP for that.
Done.
Okay, that's another one down. Okay, a lot of this is getting my CP up in the getting it out here. There we go. Done. Maybe I guess I just need to open a lawn mowing business, and then that'll get my craft already.
Here we go.
Alrighty. Hi. Oh, will you be taking a room? Not yet. Because I'm gonna double check that I did purchase all the food available here. I think I did, and for anyone watching this, they probably remember me doing it. But yeah, okay, so I own all of those.
I'll pick this.
Take this! Take this! Take this! I need to rewatch the Game Grumps play Sonic again. I'm not even referencing the actual Sonic game. I'm referencing the Game Grumps playing that Sonic game. Sonic Heroes, I think. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man. Everything about the world is a hell nightmare-scape. And it's even in the innocuous things. Understood. Let me take you to your room. So, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but like, first of all, I love hotels and I love hotel rooms. If I could have a job where I traveled and stayed in hotel rooms all the time, like I would fucking love that. Like that is my ideal. Like I love them. So I think I've always kind of been that way, but I wanted to talk about this here because I've talked about before that this game, especially early on, gives me like classic JRPG vibes of like the same way I felt the first time I played like Golden Sun, the way I felt when I first played Tales of Symphonia, which were like the two big JRPGs that got me into the genre in the first place, right? And like, and this is giving similar vibes to those. And I remember like first of all, the first time I played Tales of Symphonia, I didn't particularly vibe with it. Like at the very, very start, like I got like 10, 15 minutes in. It was before we got to the human ranch, I think, or like we had just found the human ranch, but it was our second time back into the main village before the whole like Colette thing. Anyways, and I wasn't vibing with it, and there was a person who was coming over to stay the night, and that whole relationship's weird of the friend who was coming over, because I put friend in huge quotation marks there. But like I had bought Tales of Symphonia and Custom Robo at the same time, and I felt like head first into Custom Robo for a while, but I was like, I did buy this game, and you know, at that age you don't have like a lot of money for games, and like kind of what you buy is what you have, and it took me a little bit to get into Tales of Symphonia, but eventually I did, to the point where I was like talking to every villager and you know all that, which is something I kind of still do, though less often now, except for when I'm like streaming or playing stuff for YouTube. And the thing that I remember stood out to me about Tales of Symphonia that like made me fall in love with it were its hotels, because each village had a like hotel that you could say, or an inn that you'd stay in, but each felt like it had its own design and flavor that was unique to the city, to the point where you had a couple different ones in the same village or city, and they were designed differently and like cost different amounts of money because one was nicer than another, right? And if I remember correctly, there were even skits that you could get if you went to the nicer one versus the poorer one, or vice versa. But like I remember specifically, like there's like a wind village or something, and like the hotels there, and I was just like, oh, this is gaming. You know, like which is, it sounds dumb now, I know, but like it really did feel kind of amazing. And so like anytime there's like a hotel or a thing in a game, specifically a JRPG, I always hold it to that standard. And while I like the outside of this area, it does feel like this one is very similar to the hotel that's in Ravennew, you know. Not that I stayed at either in the game, but yeah, I always hold it to like a higher standard for a really dumb reason, you know? So yeah. Anyways, I don't know why. This is just me opening my heart to you guys and sharing something about me. So there you go. If anyone's interested in that part of the gameplay, if anyone's interested in that, people are like, shut the fuck up and get to reading her dialogue. Please make yourself at home until it's time for dinner. It's a nice room. It has a charm you don't find in city hotels. Yeah, it's nice. Very cheap too. Now then, you can all kick back until evening. Ah, a fantastic suggestion. I mean, it sounds good, but are you sure it's really okay? You have to rest when you can. That's part of bracer work too. Go eat, go on a walk, take advantage of this free time. So yes and no, because I kind of feel that way too, but then I'm also partially like, I think it's a bad idea to be out and about when you're waiting for a stakeout of like people who might show up at any time, because like while they said they'd be back tonight, we don't know like if they move the clock up or you know, whatever the case may be. You know, what if by tonight they mean 5, right? What if they planned on 5 but then are showing up a couple hours early for whatever reason, you know, and then they see you, especially if you know one of them will recognize you. Like, I think it's a bad move, but that's just me. I get it for the plot, and I like it for the plot. A thing that can kind of annoy me, and I'm guilty of doing this, is like when people bring real world logic into games and movies and stuff like that. Because like, as long as the movie or the game maintains its own internal logic, I think that's fine. Or if it's trying to compare itself to something like the reason why I got upset about the tactics thing a couple episodes ago was because they're bringing up actual tactics of like how to protect your ward in that situation, and it wasn't for like plot reasons that a thing was happening. But I'm fine with this for plot reasons because it's developing characters. I think that like plot and narrative and like character development supersedes following a strict real world logic, because you're never going to fully succeed at a real world logic because it's fiction. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's fictional. So, to apply that kind of logic where it doesn't really hold up, where it's like, yeah, sometimes things do just happen for the plot, right? The problem is if it betrays its own internal logic to get that thing to happen. I don't think this betrays that logic because I think they defended it well enough. So I'm making a joke about it, or not a joke, but giving my ideas about what they're doing. But I don't think that's a knock against the game, right? I think that's where, for me, an annoyance lies, is sometimes people will like treat it as like a negative about the game, that it's like whatever, and it's like not about this game, just a generalized thought. They'll treat it a specific way because it doesn't follow what they feel is real world logic, and I'm like, well, because it's not in the real world, someone's writing this, there's a narrative point. So I'm bringing that up just to get my viewpoint on it, but like, it's not a negative towards the game. I really like how this is developing and going. I want to make that clear. The whole lake looks like it's shining. The royal capital should be beyond the lake, but it's too hazy to see right now. It truly lives up to its reputation as the largest lake in the kingdom. I can totally see the appeal of fishing here. Why don't you try? It'll be a good way to relax. Yeah, maybe I will. What are you gonna do, Joshua? Me? There's a book I want to read, so I'll sit over there and relax. Oh, you sound like a grandpa already. Acting your age every now and then wouldn't kill you, you know? I'll leave that all to you. I don't know. At 16, I was kind of like that too, as well. Like, I was a little bit of both, because I could have fun playing in like a lake or the river that I live by. But also, I was very much someone who was like, no, leave me alone and let me read downstairs. Let me read in my room. Or if I'm going to be out here, let me read out here. I fully get Joshua here. Sometimes you're in the mood to be active or whatever, and sometimes you're not. Whatever. I'm gonna go find a good fishing spot. Oh, that pier looks like a good spot.
Wait,
is this gonna?
When was the last time I went fishing? I've been so busy lately. All right, I'm gonna catch the biggest fish ever.
I thought you were going fishing. I think around the wharf is probably the best spot. Aw, you should join me, Joshua. You're not too shabby yourself. But not as good as you. I'd rather just sit here and see how your special training's paid off. Yeah, I guess you could watch from here. I was gonna be like, you should be down there so you could like be in each other's space. Like, you don't have to be like together to like be doing stuff together, you know? Like or like if you're in the same space but doing two different things, I feel like that's kind of nice in its own way. Okay, you guys aren't here. Oh, okay, wrong room. I should have looked at the map. Oh, nope, you weren't who I thought you were either. Okay. I wonder what's for dinner tonight. I'm salivating just thinking about it. Oh, are you staying the night as well? Pleasure to meet you. Yeah, as we barge into their room. Can you imagine? Can you imagine if you had to make small talk with a person who just barged into your room like that? Sharing wine? Nice. Sherzard and Olivier are sharing some chilled fruit wine. It's the middle of the day. How can Cher be drinking already? Even light drinks can't be healthy in that amount. No worries, no worries. It's like water to me. I mean, it's not. Come now, Estelle. Sometimes a person simply needs to unwind. I understand your concern for Shara, but please leave her to me. It's not her I'm worried for. Because she drinks like no other, yeah. By the way, Estelle, where's Joshua? You got dumped by him? Yeah, I did actually. What? I invited him to come fishing, but he said he was going to read instead. Does that boy have no heart? Dude, I thought my heart was going to burst. Yeah, Shara's like, no, Joshua would never actually dump you. He's so in love with you. That's funny. You've always loved fishing, huh, Estelle? I thought that was more of a boys thing. Who cares about that? What's fun is fun after all. Hell yeah, Estelle. Let's go. Okay, same dialogue. When I asked her out to drink, she agreed with zero hesitation. It seems Shara has finally caught on to my irresistible or more like you finally brought a shovel for your own grave. And when she is passed out drunk, I'll tenderly nurse her back to health. Ugh. Poor man, he knows not what he does. Though, I mean, I do like that his idea is like, yeah, I'll help nurse her back to health. Like, I'll hold her hair as she throws up. Like, that's his idea of romancing her is like, I'll let her get as drunk as she wants and then I'll help her, like, hold her hair and all of that. You know what? I don't like it because it's premeditated, but it could have gone a lot worse. Is that how low my bar is? I think that's how low my bar is. I think this is more about me than it does the game. Oh man, is this the note we're ending on? But I'm looking at the time and I think it is. So we'll go fishing and see how that turns out for them next time.
Just as a reminder, if you're enjoying this, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell other people to check this out. Really, word of mouth is the only way this gets out there. So thank you for watching.